Now, XXL has came a long way. Everyone looking towards XXL for it being the shining light for the next artist of the decade or of the time period or that year. But recently, XXL has fallen from grace. With each passing year, XXL has dwindled in its memorability and its prestige. A lot of people say the last good XXL was in 2016, maybe 2017. I know the reason why XXL has been trash of recently is because that nigga XXXTentacion cursed the whole entire shit. Cursed the whole entire brand. Why you think he got on his knees? XXXTentacion was doing a satanic ritual to summon Cthulhu. That's why he was mumbling under his breath. And that's why that nigga Playboy Cardi is a gay vampire right now. The last good XXL or memorable XXL was 2016 to 2017. Now, why is that is the question. Is it because the artists that are on it? Is it because the producers that they pick for it? Is it memorable because of the verses themselves? The real kicker or the real curse of XXL, I feel like, is that they bring the artists that people want, but it's too late. Like Gunna, we should have been got a Gunna XXL. It should not have took them all the way to 2019. Same thing with Lil Pump and Smoke Perp. And people was talking about them way before then. Usually they get the artists right when the hype or the big appeal is already gone. Then they add a few more artists in there just to fill it out. But all in all, XXL's main job, its main point, its main reason of being here, its main reason of everyone going to it, listening to it, actually giving a flying fuck, is to put artists on, to put out names that not a lot of people know, maybe not a lot of people care about, and show their skills. Even though most of the niggas they bring on there can't freestyle for shit or cipher, that's okay. That's the fun in it. You know, we get to really see if they can handle the pressure or not. Most come actually, not just some, with some pre-written stuff, and they later then drop the song because it was a song before they performed it, because that's basically what they did, performed a song for XXL, reuse lines from a song. KLOUTED did it, I'm pretty sure. There's been a couple artists who did it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna go through all of them, but yeah, I don't fault them for doing that. And after Juice WRLD did it for a whole hour, you can't top that. That was it. That was the best freestyle of freestyles. Right under Juice WRLD is titled The Creators.
Niggas playing around. This is right off the top. This is right off the cock. Me and Flex gonna go round the block and he gonna get...
That nigga was spitting that crazy shit. But honestly, I feel like XXL's best option is to have two freestyles, two ciphers, the freshman class and just the XXL cipher. That's all you gotta call it. And have all the artists that they didn't get, who's been rapping that they didn't have on because of time constraints or they were locked up. Get niggas that are locked up to do a freestyle. Like all that. That would be perfect. Just call it the XXL cipher or the XXL freestyle and you can get all the artists like that hasn't been on it. Lucki, Carson, because they're not freshmen no more. Destroy Lonely, etc., etc. There is no reason to why we have not got Uno the Activist, Lucki, 1000 Band Fani, and plenty of other artists of that nature on the XXL list. They're way past being freshmen, but they still have gotten snubbed and snubbed time and time again. That's why we need another freestyle, another cipher. And to be honest, I know people say less is more, but they could have a third one with just female artists. Instead of just having two female artists, just to have two female artists on the regular or the freshman class, or still have women on the freshman class, they can also have a XXL diva or XXL female rapper cipher with 4 or 5 female artists that we haven't seen, or 4 or 5 somewhat new artists that we haven't got on the list. That would be perfect. The thing is with that, there's not that many female rappers that actually go up. We got one recently that's Sexy Red, Ice Spice, but usually right when they start going up, they get put on the XXL. But I also feel like female artists should have more shining light on their rap skills and should be put up against each other. Instead of being put up against the men and being compared to male rappers, they should be put up against each other and working with each other going up off their ciphers. Shit, if they want to make it more fire, they should get a female producer on that female cipher as well. But enough about what they could do, let's talk about more so what they haven't been doing. Now, the most recent XXL list that they just put out, man, I don't know how it gets worse and worse each year. The list, man, there's only 2-3 artists I can agree with that's even on this list, and that is Central C, Lil Tyler, Glorilla, and that might be it. I'm not even gonna lie, cause like DC the Dawn, that's like it's nice to see him on here, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like his most recent album drop, but it's cool to see him on here. But out of all the niggas, is he really the big shining light to the new rap scene, or the quote unquote freshman class? Is DC the Dawn the person everyone is looking up to? Not Tana, not Slump, not maybe even the trashes of trash, but a lot of the young niggas do mess with young Chris, I'm not gonna lie. But we get DC the Dawn. I still don't get the hype for this man. I've heard a few songs, they're alright, but I see he has a lot of fans. I see it, you can't deny that. But I don't think he was the right choice out of all the artists they could have. Where the fuck Jace at? Why? Now I'm thinking about it, these niggas is really hoeing, cause where's Jace? He ain't even do nothing. I understand why maybe SSG Kobe not on here, cause he got all that shit happen. But yeah, what's going on? All I'm seeing right now is failed opportunities for XXL. Now I already know people gonna start saying, but Clout, how would you make the 2023 XXL better? Number one, it ain't gonna be called the XXL freestyle if I or Cypher, or if I make that bitch. If KLOUTED get their hands on the XXL, that bitch getting turned into the KKK Cypher with a K. The next question is, who is deserving of a spot on the KKK freestyle? Now I'm not gonna lie, 2023 or 2022, it's been kind of a slow. Couple artists have dropped some shit, but it's not that too many artists that deserve a spot. Artists I would most definitely keep on this list: Glorilla, Central C, and I will most definitely keep the producer Pierre Bourne, and also Lil Tyler. I will give Lil Tyler his props. He has went up so quickly off of just his phone. I gotta give that little nigga his props. Now with keeping these three names, I gotta switch the rest of the list right now. The other artists I will have on this KK freestyle: Glock 40 Spaz. But he locked up, you better fucking get a cipher from that nigga over the telephone. It better be quick and it's gonna be fire. But since we're in the real world, we're gonna have to replace Glock 40 Spaz with either RXK Nephew or Certified Trapper. Tana and Slump 6, they both been getting snubbed. I would ask Kashdami in here, but that's gonna be too many little ass kids. No. Booth Pack Mookie, this man has been getting snubbed, bro. He's been having hits. I know TikTok hits, but they're still fucking hits. And I think he will go crazy on the KKK freestyle. Jadis, we need some R&B in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? To, you know, balance it out, some singers. Jace, another singer, another jack of all trades. Ice Spice, she turned down this one, to be honest. So if we couldn't get Ice Spice, I would keep Tia Corrine on the list, and or switch her out for BK the Ruler. And then the last two are the freshman cipher. We got V's and Baby Smooth. If you feel like I left some people off this list, let me know down in the comments. And my name is St. Cloud. If you rock with the video, let me know y'all rocking with the KKK cipher list. Y'all rocking with my ideas with XXL. I'm telling them if they should just do 2 ciphers, why not? What's stopping them? That's the real question. But yeah, I'm out.
Said he lost his bitch, goddamn that's tough. He got popped in the eye, now his name Fetty Wap. Made a nigga scream, why night praying to God. Bitch said she can fill it up in her gut. If I hop in this bitch and I'm turning it up, double it, triple it, jump for the fuck of it. Funny bitch sucking my... Goddamn, that's tough. He got popped in the eye, now his name Fetty Wap. Made a nigga scream, why night praying to God. Bitch said she can fill it up in her gut. If I hop in this bitch and I'm turning it up, double it, triple it, jump for the fuck of it. Funny bitch sucking my dick, give it top. She wanna suck